love is like hard medicine. There's nothing better than you. Muddy when you're next to me. Or hard medicine. There's nothing better than you.
And then it explodes.
Your love is like.
It's been a while. We've been missing in action, and for good reason. There's honestly so much to tell you, and sadly so much that we can't tell you just yet. We've been working on the biggest project of our lives for 2 years now, and when it all gets revealed, it will very much make sense why there was a big leave of absence and a gap in our story. But what I can tell you is this. We sailed from Tasmania to South Australia. We played Mermaids for a day.
I wanna be where the people are. I wanna see them dancing. I wanna walk around on the, what do they call it? Street.
So we decided to do some mermaid swimming, and the boys were the first to put on the mermaid tails, and they love it. The girls haven't even had an opportunity to put one on yet, and Tom is living his best life as a merman. And Zach, our visitor, and they love it.
It was all fun and games until we got chased out of the water by a short fin mako shark. Not exactly what you want to see when you're wearing a fishtail.
If this is how I go, I'm alright with it.
Yeah. We did some piratey things, as you would expect us to do.
Been an art project, a year and a half in the making. Just wait till you see what happens. I think we got it. I think we got it, alright. Do it.
And under my armpit there.
You put one on the bed, not actually.
Oh!
Don't hold it like that.
What do you think? What do you think?
Isn't it the same?
Nah, man, it's as good as it's gonna get. Yeah, okay.
You happy? I'm happy.
Good performance. Good.
Thank you.
Everything the light touches is our kingdom.
We went seeking all the magical creatures that are found in the southern half of Australia. We eventually sailed across the Australian Bight. What a beauty. We made a little home base at the Fremantle Sailing Club. We really got into tech diving and eventually even rebreather diving. Amy started submitting her amazing work to dive trade shows and film festivals. Let's just say she won them all, including last year's International Cruiser Awards for Best Episode.
Next category is for Best YouTube Episode.
Best YouTube Episode. Tasmania, A Journey to the Edge of the Earth by Amy Lawson.
Okay guys, tonight we have Amy Lawson!
We went to too many festivals. I bought a camper van. Damn, I missed that van. We did a couple sailing trips up the coast to Exmouth and back. During a scuba dive, I got slapped in the face by a whale when I was just minding my own business.
I know what you're thinking, and I promise it didn't happen that way. We were not chasing whales. Didn't even see that whale. When I first saw that whale, it was 3 meters behind me. And we were in 5 meters of water, so super shallow. And it pummeled into me. And then...
Exmouth is magical. You're about to see a bit more of that soon. We noticed all of our friends were getting shiny new multi-hull boats. That made us jealous. We also wanted multi-hulls. So we decided it was time to go find a second hull. That brings us to today's story. Welcome to the very beginning of the Expedition Drenched fleet. If you thought that the shenanigans of 12 crew on board was a lot to handle, we are about to be a floating community of 20 plus on 2 23-meter custom catches. This channel is about to change a lot. Want to help us out? Subscribe, give us a like, and consider joining our Patreon community for monthly updates with the crew and behind the scenes access. And I want to say, thank you for watching. Our story starts in Thailand, and you're going to see some familiar faces back on board. I'm really excited to have my best friends and family join me for this new adventure.
It is a calm morning, but my mind's not calm, I'll tell you that much. Today we are leaving Sylphia. So we've been packing her up, getting her ready for weeks now, doing jobs and packing up all the dive gear, camera gear, everything. We're heading to Phuket to pick up another boat. And for some of you, that boat might be recognizable, but we'll get into that later. But what I want to say is that I love Sylphia, and we're not selling her. And I don't think I'll ever sell her because I just feel so connected to this boat. Yeah, we're going to actually be rolling around the sea with 2 boats eventually. It's part of our long-term goals, something that I've wanted to do for a little bit now. But I just didn't think it was going to happen at this stage or this soon. Yeah, big day, let's go.
Already flying, we checked in everything, it was fucking crazy. Let's go. Finally going to Thailand. We are stopping in Kuala Lumpur, and then next flight Kuala Lumpur, Phuket. We already checked in all the mess, like we had like a dozen of luggage of, 400 kilos. It was a bit crazy, so yeah, we are ready to fly. Yes, Captain Nate. We made it. We made it.
We found a van that fits all the stuff. And now the hardest mission of it all, to take it back to Mark's boat. So we have 1 dinghy and 16 bags. I think that's gonna equal maybe 5 or 6 trips. We'll get it done. More gear, more gear.
Then we haven't even bought the boat and we're moving in already. Yeah, we're going to slowly but surely unpack this over the next couple of days, but first, let's take you on a tour of this beautiful vessel. Let's go.
Mark proceeded to take us on a tour of Millennium. She was a beautiful boat, but we could tell there was going to be a lot of work.
I haven't got any more coolant, so we're just going to top it up with this, which doesn't really make sense.
The legend of Millennium goes something like this. She was built in a man's backyard in Jeffreys Bay, South Africa. It was a massive job from what I hear, and took many, many years to complete. She was originally a schooner rig, and very rugged and raw. Nothing flashy to say the least. Unfortunately, the builder and original owner only was able to take her out just once to the sea for an afternoon before cancer took his life. The second owner started a small commercial business where he would take locals out for a day on the water, teaching young students how to sail. She was very much a community boat, licensed to take 56 passengers and 8 crew. This brings us to Mark Parman, a former squid fisherman and a man from the legendary Parman family. They're known to be professional surfers in South Africa.
Donald Parman represented South Africa at 3 consecutive World Championship events. He, along with brother Jonathan, a real standout at Super Tubes and a true legend of the sport, first visited J-Bay in 1965.
There was nothing here. It was just a paradise to go camp out and surf and live in the bush. But nobody lived here until 1970. Odd.
68, I think it was. The Americans arrived in town, roaring with their flipping Land Rover. On the beach, cameras mounted on top. Hey, you people are making this place look like a Vietnam battleground with all the tire tracks on the beach. But then there was quite a crew of them, doing yoga, chanting Aum, and fasting. Never heard of fasting, really. And eating smoothies, beautiful fruit smoothies. Lovely.
He decided to purchase Millennium with a crazy idea of her potential to sail him around the world as a working surf hotel. The amount of changes and upgrades Mark did to Millennium are frankly unheard of. Changing her to a catch rig, adapting her pure wood rough interior into a flashy surf hotel, complete with 4 bathrooms, 3 cabins, and room to sleep up to 12 plus. It was a massive undertaking, and it breaks my heart to say Mark contracted lung cancer during this build. Millennium was finally ready for him, as he was ready to leave the hospital on a strict regimen of medication from AstraZeneca that would keep him going, but was warned not for long. Not about to let the disease define him and rewrite his story, he cast off the lines. He made his way to Grenada, where he actually came across our friends Delos right before we joined the boat. Shocked he was still going, he set his eyes on the Panama Canal and the Pacific with a dream of making his way to the infamous surf waves of Fiji. We first came across Millennium way back when we were in Fiji. It's not often you see a massive steel expedition boat, so of course we were impressed and said hello. Unfortunately, we didn't film any of this encounter. At the time, Mark was doing surf trips on her, and the crew was amazed by her beauty. Fast forward to 2020, and our friends Gone with the Wynns stayed on Millennium for a couple weeks while waiting for the borders to open, and returned to their vessel, Curiosity.
We are trying to get new sails and design new furling sails for Millennium, and it is a project, but we've been through it before. But this is a little different. We're actually like installing furlers onto a boat, so haven't done anything quite like this. Aitor's got all of his measurements. It's gonna go to your, what's your happy place?
It's the top of the mast.
It's the top of the
In
mast.
Sylfia it is, at least. Let's see here. I think I'm gonna like it.
This one's 24 meters. It's 2 meters taller.
Yeah, it's taller. Sylfia is pretty tall.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna let you have the views
I'm
up there.
jealous.
Yeah.
You get to go to the crow's nest first.
But here they need to hoist me up. It's a bit different than Sylfia, so. Level 0. Let's go up
Yeah, just keep it
to the top of the mast.
for 10.
10 meters. Enough, yeah. We're gonna measure now from the pin to the pin there. Here is the whole boat. 23 meters from here to here. Yeah, ready? Coming down. Yeah, you know, in Sylfia, my favorite part of the boat is the top of the mast. And this is a bit higher, actually. It's like a couple of meters higher. We already did measure the stays, so we can talk to precision sails to get a new ones, to new mainsail here, and that will be enough for today.
You didn't think we were going to bring you all the way to this beautiful corner of the world and just show you all the work we're doing. Nah, it's time to play and remind you what Expedition Drenched does best. Let's go diving. We all chipped in and splurged on a long-tailed boat for the day. Over the next couple weeks, we really did just take it slow. We really got to know Mark, who soon became just part of the family. We really got to know Millennium, every nook and cranny of her, and we really started to realize we had a big undertaking ahead of us. But that didn't stop us from really enjoying the moment, the space that we were in, exploring every corner of Thailand, knowing that we had a big job ahead of us. I can't wait to share with you guys how this boat project goes, and really what it means for the next chapter of Expedition Drenched. As we said before, this channel is about to change a lot. Now being a fleet of 2 boats and a crew of 24, that's a lot of daily action, and we want to bring you along for the ride. So soon expect daily short form vlogs showing our daily life on board. You will see a lot more dive gear reviews, dive tech reviews, and more. We are so stoked to be back. If you want to support the expedition, please subscribe and give this video a comment and a thumbs up. Let us know what you think. And if you really want to go the extra mile, check out our new revamped Patreon page, where you will get behind the scenes access, monthly live updates, and even the possibility of joining us for a meetup and coming on board yourself. Be sure to tune in next week when we finally bring you into the boatyard and unveil just what a big job lies ahead.